So it's Wednesday, the 23rd of December, the last trading day for most markets around the world. Welcome to Business Incorporated. I am Bosin Amafaya live from Channel's global headquarters in Lagos, Nigeria's financial capital. Coming up on the program today, Royal Dutch Shell PLC cuts its planned capital spending for 2016 by $2 billion as the company moves to complete its acquisition of BG Group early 2016. And the World Food Programme warns that more than 5.6 million people around the world do not have enough food to eat in areas affected by the Boko Haram crisis in the Lake Chad region. That's in Nigeria. Plus, hundreds of angry bank customers protest outside Italy's central bank after a bank rescue last month left bitter families marooned.
And the winner is Channels TV.
Now you savor that announcement by veteran broadcaster and corporate titan Christopher Kolade heralds the emergence of Channels Television, Nigeria's news broadcaster, as the best television station of the year for the record 10th time. The station clinched the award at the 23rd Nigeria Media Merit Award held late Tuesday night in Lagos. This year's award makes it the fourth time in a row that the station is winning since the year 2012. Channels Television previously won in the year 2000, 2001, 2003, 2004, 2008, and in the year 2010. Channels Television's chairman and chief executive officer, Mr. John Momo, attributed the defeat to the diligence and hard work of his staffers.
And you're lucky you're taking that from her, not from...
On behalf of Channels Television, the management and staff, I want to say a big thank you to everybody. In particular, I want to say a big thank you to all our viewers around the world who have kept faith with us, who have made sure that we remain number one. I also want to thank the board of this prestigious Media Merit Award Trust for their courage, which is what we require in this country today. And I'd like to thank my staff, all of them who are hardworking. They work as if their lives depend on it. I'd also like to thank my amiable wife. She's not here tonight, the only vice that I have, my vice chairman. And I'd like to thank all the winners and to say bravo to everybody. This is our 20th year. This is the 10th award for the 20th year. And finally, if I think that the award was truly by our own efforts, I'll be making a mistake. This is to our Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you very much indeed.
Channels Television was Nigeria's first all-news TV station, started in 1995 at the onset of the broadcast industry's deregulation in Nigeria. Now let's talk about the world of oil. Royal Dutch Shell PLC has cut its planned capital spending for 2016 by $2 billion. That haircut brings the company's total spending to $33 billion, continuing to cope with low oil prices as it moves to complete its acquisition of BG Group PLC earlier in the new year. The spending announcement came as the Anglo-Dutch oil company published several key documents on its website in preparation for the remaining hurdle to the acquisition deal scheduled to take place in January. In the months since the deal was announced, some investors have expressed concerns about the cost in the face of tumbling oil prices, an issue Shell's management has been at pains to address. Shell has already taken action to cut costs and reduce spending this year by $12 billion, but Tuesday's announcement of a $33 billion target for next year is $2 billion below the company's previous guidance. Now, countdown to the final trading days before Christmas. Countdown to Christmas around the world. The German stock market will be closed tomorrow, as well as other markets across Europe and around the world. If you know, December 24 midnight, the global currencies market would also be closed until early December the 26th. So things are being wrapped up as so this is the final session. You want to get in the game? Let's get at how things have been in Europe for today. Financial TV correspondent DWTV, standing in for Channels Television at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Ulrich Batz is on to us. Talk to us about Christmas trading. That's what we call today. Ulrich, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Pleased to be with you. Yeah, Christmas trading, you could call it that, because some people, if they're buying shares here, it could be a bit of a Christmas present, but it doesn't go beyond volumes, let's say, associated with that kind of purchase, because most professional investors are gone. The books are closed, a lot of people are saying, and a lot of people aren't even in the city or in the country, because since yesterday there have been school holidays here in Hessen and Frankfurt, and so a lot of people aren't even here. One trader said, yeah, it's Christmas, about time. The year has had enough excitement for us all. And when we reflect on the year, a record high in the DAX in the spring, over 12,000 points, then huge turbulences, drops because of China, a lot of excitement over haggling with Greece, over financial packages, and then not least the anxiety over interest rate hikes of the Fed, terror around the world. I mean, this year has had everything, and I think because it's quiet now, people are all the happier that it's this quiet before this Christmas.
Yes, Ulrich, the holiday is here, and you're going on holiday, and perhaps you're going to engage in some joggings or doing some sporting activities. What footwear will you be wearing? Adidas or Nike?
Well, I have both actually in my closet, and they're a little bit older. I'm not someone who gets the newest shoe every year. I think a lot of people are the same. Some will have their preferred brand, and Nike seems to be the preferred brand for more people than Adidas because it's world number one. And it dictates the pace, and it dictates also the flow of news, if you will. And Nike reported yesterday after close in Wall Street that it had a very good quarter indeed in its home market in the United States. And that is kind of news that's spreading toward the whole sector, because when the number one reports that sort of thing, it lifts everyone up as well. And so Adidas is profiting from that. And it's funny we're talking about Adidas at the moment, because Adidas is the number one share in the top 30 in the first league of German shares this year. It's gained in value, hold on to your hat here, about 55% this year. The DAX has also gained about 8%. That's nothing to sneeze at, but certainly Adidas the outperformer 2015 here in the German market.
Okay, perhaps I'm going to see you on the tracks there and see what you put in on. But let's talk about Finland. What's this anti-Euro sentiments? What is it all about? Well, we've got to get time together in Frankfurt, Ulrich, and see how you jog and what you wear. I got a Nike as well, but let's go there. Okay, so talk to us about the anti-Euro issue in Finland. What is it all about?
It's about a study that was done, a poll, if you will, among Finns, and it's a worrisome result because about just over half are still in favor of the euro. There's a positive sentiment there towards the euro, but that's less than before, a lot less than before. And a whopping third of the Finns that were polled are all for leaving the euro. Big anti-euro sentiment, and the result of the poll indicates that it's the haggling with Greece. I mentioned it just a couple of minutes ago. Is responsible for that. Just uncertainty about the future of the Eurozone if one can't deal with a partner like Greece in a reasonable way, setting policy, having others agree to conditions that were agreed to at some point, and throwing the Eurozone into a crisis. Now, Greece is again having a contract with the Eurozone. It's getting money, but it's not agreeing, it's not translated all the points that it had to agree to for reforms. So there will probably be more haggling up ahead. This is something that the Finns are seeing. Unfortunately, it's something that most other Europeans are seeing as well, that there seems to be no body that's able to set and then enforce policy in a predictable way. The ECB is acting, it's doing all it can, but more needs to be done in order to secure confidence in the euro.
Oh, okay, Ulrich, we're going to miss you for this holiday season. See you at the other side. Happy holiday to everyone in Frankfurt, and we'll catch up with you in the days ahead. Ulrich Bart, DWTV financial correspondent for Channels Television at the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. The International Finance Corporation and the AFDB is putting about $24 million in an unlisted microfinance bank in Nigeria. That comes just as the U.S. ambassador to Nigeria says Africa's largest economy should do more in microfinance. We'll hear from the Mr. Ambassador first. Then we'll get the CEO of Lapo Microfinance Bank live in the studio to flesh that up for us. We'll be back in one.